Shalom everyone, it's called Torah, and today we will discuss Parashat Emor, the parasha that we will read this Shabbat. One of the interesting concepts that this parasha brings up is the relationship between the priest, the Kohen, and the Jewish people. One of the commandments that the Torah specify in this parasha is V'kidashto, which means, and you, meaning you and me, shall sanctify the priest. And immediately we need to pause and to ask a question. What does it mean? I always thought that the Kohen is being sanctified from Hashem. And as the good joke says, his father was a Kohen, his grandfather was a Kohen, and he became a Kohen. How come that I am commanded to sanctify the Kohen? What does it mean? So I would like to suggest the following idea, inspired by the Sfat Emet. When you look and when you analyze the relationship between the Kohen and the Jewish people, you see something very interesting. On one hand, the Kohanim, the priests, were selected and basically were designated to serve the Jewish people as a special elite group that will be focused on the temple service. The flip side, or the other side of their responsibilities, is the following. כי שפתי כהן ישמרו דעת ותורה יבקשו מפיהו. That the lips of a Kohen will observe knowledge, and Torah he will teach to others. Meaning, during the year, the Kohanim will go from town to town, from village to village, from city to city in the land of Israel, and will teach Torah. They will be supported by the Jewish people. The Jewish people will bring them truma, the tithe, fruits, vegetables, meat, and they will support them. In a way, what God created is a very interesting and symbiotic relationships between the priests and the Jewish people. So that's on what I will call on a financial level or sustainable level. There is some kind of a reciprocity. The Kohanim will help you to elevate yourself spiritually, and you, a non-Kohen, will help the Kohanim to sustain themselves physically. But there is something much more deeper than that. The Torah says that we shall sanctify the Kohen. Not only support him, but also sanctify him. How do we do that? The answer for that is that in a way, we all need to be Kohanim. Not necessarily in the association with temple service, but rather in terms of attributes, in terms of behavior, in terms of approach, in terms of holiness. The sanctity of the Kohen is based on our sanctity. If we are not sanctified, if we are not trying to be holy, the level of the Kohen will also be diminished. In a way, it's very similar to what the Talmud says. Pnei hador kepnei hakelev, and pnei hamanhig kepnei hador, which means the leader corresponds to the generation. If the generation is morally and is ethically, and he behaves in a very high moral and ethics levels, the leader will do the same. But if there is corruption, the leader will also correspond to it. The relationship between the Kohen and the Jewish people are not only on the most superficial basis in terms of sustain and physical support, but also with spiritual support. We also influence the Kohen. We expect more of him if we expect more of ourselves. And this is the beauty of Judaism. We never believe that the Kohen, or nowadays the Rabbi, is going to do my spiritual work. We all obligated. The Rabbi just know more. The Rabbi just committed more time, but in terms of obligations, we are all the same. Same thing with the Kohen. Yes, so he has a job to be at the temple, but it does not exclude me from being a full participant in holiness. So really, there is a double message here. The first message is that there is relationships, there is a symbiotic relationship between the Kohen and the Jewish people, that each one of them helped each other, spiritually and financially. But then there is another message. It's not about him, it's not about her. It's about myself. It's about how much do I maximize my potential. It's about how much do I look at my own deficiencies and do not put it on someone else. V'kidashto, and you shall sanctify him. It's about you, not about him. Thank you.